This video has been made only to explain the story of the film and present its social and historical context. All the incidents and characters shown in it are part of the script of the film. Our intention is not to hurt the sentiments of any religion, caste, culture or person. This video is purely for educational and entertainment purposes, and it does not contain any objectionable scenes or language. Please take this video as a story. Welcome all of you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a comedy drama movie, A Summer in Goulette, released in the year 1996. And I hope you will definitely like the story of this movie. The story begins in the year 1968, where three friends left their house one by one. The families of those three and the entire area were enjoying their afternoon nap. The three of them took another friend of theirs to the house of a man named Gamil, who had visited Mecca twice. Like other people, those children would make up all kinds of stories about Gamil, and they considered him a magician. Those children used to trouble everyone with their mischief every day, and his parents are fed up with his antics. But the work of harassing those children is done by the older boys there, who also tease the girls coming and going. The elder sisters of those children, Mia, Sarah and Sonia, were also trying this, that she should make a boyfriend before marriage and experience a new experience with it. So he went to the church and took a vow. She will do this work before the summer vacation ends. All this conversation is heard by a woman named Julie, who is present there when all three of them returned to Sarah's house. Then they found out that Sarah's cousin Mario had returned from Italy. Mario was famous in that area, and Sarah liked him too. But both Mario and Sarah hesitate to get close to each other because Mario has a girlfriend in Italy. The families of those three girls belong to different religions. Sonia's family is Muslim, Sarah's family is Jewish, and Mia's family is Isai. But despite this, the relations between those three families are good. And the fathers of all three girls are best friends with each other. Now here Sonia's father Wasim called Gamil to his house, and at that very moment Julie, who arranges marriages, arrives there. She started laughing and telling that soon she would become completely bankrupt because people have started getting married on their own without any help. Gamil is the richest man in that area and the owner of the house there, and he doesn't like Jewish people. That's why he refused to eat food at Sonia's house, which Sarah's mother had sent for them. And Sonia's mother did not like this at all. That very day, Gamil accidentally saw Sonia taking a bath, and seeing Sonia in such a condition, his intentions started getting spoiled. Sonia's father, Wasim, works in a station. People there started saying that now Christians should go to Israel because Jews are no longer their place. But Wasim and many people like him believed that Christians had as much right to this place as Muslims. But still, Wasim started feeling a little uneasy with what those people were saying, because his best friend Christopher is a Christian. So leaving from there, he went to his friend Christopher. That same night, when Sonia went out with her friends, then his eyes fell on Gamil, who was watching him from a distance. But Sonia did not pay attention to this. On the other hand, a man named Henry took the boys of the area with him, and by hiding them, he showed some people whom no one had ever seen before, like an old French woman who was telling the story of Goulette to the children, a blind woman who was talking to herself, and a tailor who makes clothes, but no one knows for whom. And these are the secrets of Goulette that no one knows about. Now those boys were happy to know this secret, but still he could not come close to Mia, Sonia and Sarah. And with the intention of getting closer to her, they started helping in Sonia's sister's wedding. At first, Wasim wanted to keep those ruffians away from the house. But on the insistence of Sarah and Mia's father, he agreed. Julie started trying to marry Gamil on the pretext of this marriage. But because of Sonia, Gamil no longer had any interest in her. Now the wedding work was about to be completed, and those boys asked Mia, Sonia and Sarah out on a date. And this time those girls also agreed. One day a man named Peter started shouting to everyone that he had heard the news of the world war on the radio, and soon there will be a war in their country. But no one even paid attention to this news of Peter. But as soon as someone told everyone that famous heroine Katrina was going to come there, so they all ran to see him. The entire city left everything behind and came to see Katrina. Now everyone participated in this wedding. And in this marriage, also Gamil's eyes were only on Sonia. Katrina also attended the wedding at Mario's request because she was a good friend of Mario. And he was the one who invited Katrina to the wedding, and everyone was very happy with this. Then all the guests got busy dancing and singing. Those three girls left the wedding and went to a room where the boys were waiting for them. Now as soon as Sonia disappeared from Gamil's sight, he became restless. He started searching for Sonia everywhere. As soon as Gamil came to know that Sonia had disappeared with her friends with the intention of getting close to other boys, so he goes to Wasim and tells him everything. And with this, Gamil foiled the intentions of those girls. That night, Wasim beat Sonia badly, after which he started saying that all this happened because of Christopher's daughter, because their Christian blood itself is dirty. On the other hand, Christopher also started speaking against Muslims. Due to all this, the people of the area lost their sleep. And along with this, there was a rift in the friendship of the three friends. Now all three of them do not even want to see each other's faces. He also locked his daughters in the house. Those three boys also hid in a closed factory, and only his friend Somo knew about this. And he was getting news from outside, only from Somo. Gradually, various kinds of talks started happening in the entire locality about those girls, and Gamil also started trying to know everything about Sonia. Now Mia started getting bored living in this city. She wants to get away from Goulette as soon as possible. But his mother explained to him that even though the thinking of the people here is backward, but this place is no less than heaven. Sonia was also saying the same thing to her mother. And then he gave a burqa to Sonia so that he can wear it and go out. Here the atmosphere in Sarah's house was a little better because Julie had come to her house. She has brought many relationships for Sarah. But Sarah said that she will marry only the person she loves. After some time, Gamil comes to Sonia's house and he started asking Sonia about Wasim. Sonia told him that there was no one in the house. Still, Gamil remained sitting there. He told Sonia that he had advised her mother to wear burqa so that no one would disturb her. Now while talking like this, Sonia understood that Gamil had his eyes on her. And he is the one who has done all this to them, so that he can come closer to her under the pretext of helping her. Now despite knowing this, instead of staying away from Gamil, Sonia took advantage of this opportunity. Sonia asked Gamil to talk to his father and get him permission to go to school again. Gamil agreed to do so, but his condition was that Sonia would have to wear burqa even in school. Meanwhile, the tension between Wasim and his friends was increasing in the same way, as it was increasing between Muslims and Christians in the country. People of that area started trying to make them all friends. But none of the three agrees. All three of them believe that no matter what happens, I will not bow down. Just then Gamil arrives there. He calls Wasim to him and tells him that he wants to marry Sonia, so that Sonia does not get defamed further. Wasim found this statement very strange. He was not in agreement with this marriage, so he refused. Here, all three girls were thinking how they would fulfill their oath. And here Wasim fell into deep thought due to Gamil's words. After thinking for several days, he went to Christopher and started talking to him. He understood that it was Gamil who had instigated people against the Christians. And finally, they both started talking like before. He decided to include his third friend along with him. And all three started celebrating together. After a few days, Gamil came to meet Sonia, but he could not find her anywhere because Sonia was with those boys along with her friends. Gamil quickly went to Wasim to tell him about this. But this time, Wasim started shouting at Gamil. Wasim says that he refused Gamil's marriage with Sonia, yet he is after Sonia. And to get Sonia, he himself is defaming her. They did not believe what Gamil said. But then Julie told them that she had heard those girls talking in the church. And right now, those girls have gone to meet those boys some distance away from the city. Now without wasting any time, they all went some distance away from the city in search of their daughters. But before they could reach there, the girls fulfilled their oath and managed to escape from there. And she created such a false drama that her father thought that she was already at home. The next day, Gamil evicted Mario's sister and her children from their home. From this, Sonia understood why he was doing all this. Then she wore the same burqa and passed through the city and reached Gamil's house directly. Gamil asked Sonia the reason for coming here. And then Gamil came to know that Sonia was wearing only a burqa. He understood why Sonia had come here. Now, in the joy of finally getting Sonia, Gamil became so fascinated and excited that he could not bear this happiness. And in this excitement, he died there itself. Then finally, the great war going on there also ended. And with the death of Gamil, Goulette's troubles also gradually started to end. Because he was the one who was inciting people against each other. And with this, the story ends on this scene. So friends, this was the story of the movie A Summer in Goulette. A story that reflects the social thinking of Tunisia in the 1960s. It depicts the relationships between religions and the innocent summer vacation of three friends. The film gives a simple yet deep message. how people from different religions and cultures can live together in harmony if they are taught understanding and love, not hatred. If you liked the story, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss the story of such upcoming movies. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with the story till the end.